What do you think? I mean, is it unfair if someone is not convicted to debar them?
See, I think the way we should look at it is that when we are trying to protect rights of any constituency, let us not dilute the human rights standards that we otherwise observe. And if presumption of innocence is a standard, then I think the women's movement has always said we must respect human rights across the board. So what I would say is, let's place the onus on the political parties. If they know that there is a candidate who they are handing over a ticket to contest elections, who has this charge against them, let the people then, there should be a declaration, of course, that there are these cases pending against me. But until and unless there is actually a conviction, to say that we are going to now erode the principle of innocence would, I think, to my mind, be a little troubling in the long run. The other way one can look at it is, let's have a special court for just those people so that they can be tried speedily within 3 months. And if there is a conviction, of course, they are out of the way. Otherwise, hold that political party responsible which hands out tickets to people which are charge-sheeted in such matters.
Okay, so you feel it would be unfair on principle to debar somebody based on a charge and not on a conviction. Mr. Chandan Mitra of the BJP joins us tonight. Mr. Mitra, would you agree with that? Because the counter argument is that, you know, convictions and trials in this country can take many, many years, and there should be higher standards for legislators.
Well, all that is true. You see, I think it is not usual for me to agree with Vrinda, but I think in this particular case...
But I have a principled position here.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. You see, till there is this, you know, the law says innocent unless proven guilty, I think we must uphold that principle. And therefore, you cannot have a separate standard for politicians and a separate standard for others. The answer lies in speeding up the course of justice, in kind of ensuring that criminal justice system in India, which has kind of has really fallen on bad times with piling up of cases. I mean, so many cases, 15 lakh cases are expected to pile up in the courts by 2020. So this is a situation that cannot be countenanced.
But is it just the onus just on the courts or on political parties? Because the fact is that political parties are also handing out tickets to those who are facing these charges. Shouldn't political parties hold back until, you know, the case is decided one way or another?
No, yeah, that's a good suggestion. And I think political parties have become very conscious about this. But, you know, you have to give them some time. Sorry. You have to give them some time to frame kind of their own kind of rules and guidelines. I'm sure that the political parties don't live in a void. They're seeing the public anger and the public mood, and they will take the necessary steps. And we have to also understand what Parliament has been doing. Do remember that in the cash for votes case, the Parliament actually threw out, absolutely expelled 11 elected members of Parliament. That was a remarkable
on issues relating to violence against women, let's see what kind of... On issues relating to violence against women, Chandan Mitra, I would like to ask, would the BJP, therefore in the 2014 elections or even in the coming Delhi elections and many other state elections, would they declare that none of the candidates that they are putting up have any, are charge-sheeted in any case of violence against women? Would that be a principle that the party would follow in allotting tickets? I'm sure tickets are allotted on a range of factors. Would that be one of them?
No, I think
because you are of the BJP. If there is because you are of the BJP, I can't ask you a question about the Congress, surely.
But I cannot answer the question. I'm not authorized or empowered.
Would you recommend that as a factor to be taken into account? Would you recommend it to your party?
No, I think we have to. No, certainly if the charge is serious and heinous of a heinous crime, the party must seriously, you know, consider 10 times before they give a ticket. And by and large, BJP has certain moral standards which it follows. You may not agree with that, but yes, it is a fact. I know it for a fact. But you must also understand that active politicians face a lot of criminal cases that are patently false, which are lodged by their opponents.
They are very unlikely. They are very unlikely to be cases of violence against women, which would be false, and therefore this is actually an easier.
But
rape cases also are often filed deliberately in order to embarrass politicians, and therefore parties have to be a little careful about that.
India's #1 news app. just got even better. Download NDTV's new app. Fully optimized for Retina display. Full screen view. Faster response time. And Sudoku. NDTV's new iPad app. Download now.